just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on a Thursday night. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Here's 2nd and 2. Another carry here for Shipley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On play action, here's Jackson. Sending it downfield for Likely. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Solo left Zion. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Tua. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
In motion comes Andrews. Now the first carry for King Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. It's the tight end likely in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Ravens. That his first touchdown this year. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get safe. Go ahead. Out.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Hey, get safe. Hey, 21 TA.
Hill brought in motion.
Set.
Tua gonna throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Going up top and looking for Flowers.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Now it's Jackson. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next.
That's over the middle. And now he loses the football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Oscar. Yeah, hit it. 21G, 21G.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
3rd and 2, Tungo Vailoa. He's got his man, it's Hill. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. First and 10. Tua going to give it to Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Get set.
Hill brought in motion. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. That's complete to the rookie from Clemson. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. 2nd and 7. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4 yards.
Here's Jordan Stout now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
They're right here.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 20, TX.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more of this Thursday opening after this. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. Turbo 1, high. Hey.
Back to throw is Tua. That's caught downfield by Smith. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Now Tua. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That's to the tight end, Kohler. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. It's 2nd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Solo left Zion.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. He'll air it out down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Forward. Hey, sit up.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So we've reached halftime here on our Thursday nighter to start the new NFL week. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Here's a handoff to Achane, running left. Up the sideline to the 40. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Once again, it's Achane. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Hill brought in motion. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Ready. Hey, 21 TA. Watch it, Oscar. Out.
Throwing is Tua. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Forward.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Jackson. He keeps it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a problem. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's a 3rd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down. On the give, here's Henry. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense. Based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go ahead.
Here's a give to Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
21G, 21G.
From the gun, here's Tua. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 20, TX.
Tua gonna throw here on 3rd and 1. Going up top. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run here. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll run. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. In motion comes Walker. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Ready.
Here's to it. They'll try to set up the script. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And Fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They send him right out of the slot. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready. Long. Turbo 1, high. Corner, long, long. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he will score again. Touchdown Miami. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single game NFL record. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. The receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 36. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Yo.
Jackson up top again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Play action now. Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now H.A. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Good. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with H.N. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Get set. Let's go. Hey, 21 TA. Watson, Oscar.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught downfield by Smith. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Miami.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Tua now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
20 TX.
Tua to throw again. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Got his man at the 6. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that's his 5th touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They have company with the 5-touchdown reception game in this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Again, it's Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
One last shot now for Jackson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way.